Today is Saturday, February the 1st. And in my journal today, I want to document my notes on ball striking. In the last couple sessions that I've had with Matt Cole, he's identified that I'm hitting the ball most of the time very close to the heel of the club. So I'm missing the sweet spot in the center. A second issue is that as I'm coming through the ball, I'm trapping and turning my club over, which is causing some pull hooks, obviously to the left for me. So in my sessions at home, since those lessons with Matt, I've been putting some tape on my club face to keep an eye on where I'm striking the ball. Let's take a look at those pieces of tape, and I can talk to you about what's happening there. So here are the two pieces of tape that I put on the club face. The first one is from January the 21st, and you can see that this is the heel side of the face, and I took 10 shots in this session, and you can see that obviously most of the shots are heel side of center. I got a little close on this one, but it's obviously low on the club face. On the second one, this was January the 31st, yesterday. I took 15 shots, and it's pretty much a carbon copy of the first one. So most of those shots obviously are off the heel, and I suspect that a few of these were off the hosel. So that's the evidence collected on this problem, and next we'll talk about some strategies to try to get that fixed. The first approach that I'm going to use to see if I can improve the striking is to use this little piece of foam. And it's going to be sort of an alignment tool for me. And I'm going to place the ball inside of it. So the idea here is that as I come through, I've got to avoid hitting this piece of foam, and if I do, it's either going to be on the toe or I'm going to get it in the center. Anything forward, I'm going to hit that piece of sponge. So it's just sort of an exercise to kind of, in a drill, to help me focus on hitting the center of the club face. And you can see that there's a pretty small margin of error. I've never noticed that really, or thought about it before, but the difference between hitting it on the club face and hitting it on the heel is like a half an inch. In addition, in order to try to fix that that pull hook, I'm going to change my grip a little bit. Typically my grip is sort of like this, where it's sort of like a 2-knuckle grip, or maybe even a 3-knuckle grip. So at address, what I'm going to do is get my club set so it's square, and then grip the club and put my thumb down the center of the grip. And then I'm going to move my thumb over. So this will give me a very neutral position in my grip. And then I'll just lay my other hand on. So when I swing through the ball, when I'm rolling my club, it's not going to be nearly as closed, I suspect. But we'll test that in the practice session. So that's the approach I'm going to take, and we'll see how well it works. Okay, so I have some tape on the face of my club, and I'm going to hit, 10 balls or more. And again, my grip is going to be more neutral. I put my thumb down the center and then just move it over and bring my other hand on. Not much margin of error there. I'll be surprised if I don't hit this piece of sponge here. Okay, so here's the tape that was on my my club face, this one here. And you can see it, it's almost an exact opposite of the previous two. So this is the toe and this is the heel and toe. So I probably overcorrected here a little bit. Most of the balls were going off the end, the toe area, and I hit a few, I suppose, kind of left center of the sweet spot, or right center of the sweet spot. So it's not a bad little experiment, and I'm going to continue working with this and see if I can get this moved over just a little bit. I think I was really protecting against not hitting that piece of sponge, so I may need to give myself just maybe a little more leeway, so I can get the club out there just a little bit. You know, all it needs is really, you know, maybe 3/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch or something like that. Then I'll be getting most of them kind of in this area. I do want to get rid of the heel shot. And I was pretty happy with the grip. You know, being completely neutral might not be just right. I may need to strengthen that grip just a little bit. But all in all, it's not a bad strategy to fix this problem. So I'll keep working at it.